Mama told me. Yeah, Black Paisley. Mama told me. Yeah. Come on.
Hello, this is Norwich up, and welcome to the first episode of my brand new career mode series. And as you can tell by the title, we're going to be going with my team Norwich, the best team in the world. Well, in my opinion they are, but let's get into the career mode setting. It's going to be on world class, 6 minutes a half, which I think is going to be pretty standard. That's what I did last year in career mode. And then we're going to go ahead and create our manager's name, which is Mr. Norwich up. So that is all of the settings for career mode in FIFA 14. And just in a moment you'll see the new layouts, and it looks so good. It looks a lot like Ultimate Team, but I really do like it. The way you can scroll across, they've just completely revamped it, and it looks so good. But we firstly do have the opening messages you get every single year from the board, giving you their objectives, and you can see our objectives here. They want us to reach mid-table, which I think we can do. And we've got a squad now with a lot of depth, so I think we can definitely reach mid-table. And they also want us to try and reach the last 16 of the domestic cup, so I think that's the FA Cup. So I'm sure we can try and at least get to the last 16, or maybe even get into the semi-final or even in the final, because that would be so good to try and actually win something for Norwich, because we haven't won anything in a long time. But here you can see, guys, the squad, and I'm really pleased with the squad. We've got a lot of players which I'm really happy with. We've got Snodgrass, Fur, Johnson, Redmond, Elmander, Van Volswinkel, just completely new players that I've never used before for Norwich, basically, because of course we bought them all in the summer. So we've got Gary Hooper, Martin Olsen, and of course we've got the existing players in last year's FIFA, Pilkington, John Bradley, Basong, all of those kind of players. So overall, guys, I'm really happy with the team, apart from one player, Michael Turner. He's just 29 years old now. Of course I like him in real life, but in career mode he's just not a good player to use. He's just a bit too old now and a bit too slow. So we need to go ahead and try and get a replacement, and the way I bought a replacement was through the scouting network. So a brand new thing, guys, the scouting network in FIFA 14. You can see we've got 4 scouts that I can hire. We firstly go ahead and hire Keith Saville. You can see he's got 4-star experience, 3-star judgment, looks like a pretty good scout actually. And we go ahead and set him up in England, his home country, so that's I think what you're supposed to do. But we just go ahead and look around at all of the different kind of places I can set him up, but we go ahead and decide on England. And then we do have the thing where you can create the instructions for your scout, and as I said earlier, we want to go ahead and improve our defense. We need to get rid of Michael Turner and get a new centre back. So you go ahead and set the centre back position. I'm going to get a young centre back, so I've set it between 16 and 22, and then we're looking for a strong and tall centre back, which is the perfect requirements for a new centre back. So after that, we go ahead and set up 2 new scouts as well. We got one in Spain, and after that we do go ahead and get another one in Belgium. So we've got one in the Pro League, in all the English leagues, and in the League BBVA and the League Adelante. So we've got a lot of scouts looking for centre backs, and now we're going to go ahead and advance. And this looks really cool. You can see some news. You can see the global transfer network like beam flashing while they're looking for players. So that definitely looks really cool. But talking about Michael Turner, we actually get an offer for him. I didn't put him on the transfer market, but we somehow managed to get an offer for him, and I go ahead and counter offer because I didn't really want to put him, straight away out of the club. I want to get a little bit more money, so I go ahead and counter offer for 1.6 million. Then after that, we get some emails from the scouting network saying they found a few players. You can see Keith Saville has done the best, found 10 players. Danny Lee and that other guy who I can't pronounce has managed to get 2 each. So overall, not too bad. You can see all the players there, and you've got the new thing. You can see the report status, the preliminary report. You can see the height, their preferred foot, but what you don't see is their overall. Now this is a new thing that EA have done. They've basically kind of just made it more lifelike. They haven't given you the overall. I don't think you can go on the website and check like certain players, how far they'll increase and all that kind of stuff. So I think they've made it a little bit more realistic, which I kind of like. I like the fact that it's a little bit of a gamble when you buy players, because it's a little bit like that in real life as well. You don't know how good they're actually going to be once they're in your club. So you can have a look at all of these players that the scouts have got for me. We have this guy here, Joachim van Dam, 21 years old, 6'5", looks like a pretty good player. And instead of just like buying them straight away, I wanted to kind of make the scout inquire about them a little bit more, just so I'll know if they're actually worth it. The Spanish scout has come back with this guy, 17 years old, Julio Looks like a pretty good player. Of course, only 17, you can't tell if he's going to be a good player or not really, but overall I'm actually pretty pleased with the way that all the scouting has gone. I think it's a really cool new feature they've done, and we're now going to go and have a look at some of the reports that Savile has come back and given me about this guy here, Bolger. You can see the summary stats, some of them aren't particularly good, but that's just looking at all of them. But if I go ahead and look at them all now, you can see he's got pretty good heading accuracy, not bad, other stats like strength and all that defensive qualities that I'm looking for. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with what's happened in the scouting network. Find out in the next episode, guys, who we're going to go ahead and purchase. A new centre back, who is it going to be? Make sure you find out tomorrow. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have any suggestions of players you guys think I should buy, make sure you leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. A new video out very soon, an awesome team video. See you guys later. Peace.